What's up, guys? It's your boy King David. I'm back at it with another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about retention journey, and I'm also going to talk about a few other things like the communication between your exes and you when you start to retain, and why do they come back, guys? Like, for some reason, like, here's the thing. We're all connected, right? We're all connected by energy. And when you're feeling a certain way, or you're going through something, I guess, right? If you're low, right? Like if your energy is low, guys, you're going to not attract, but like say if like you were in a relationship, right? And then it broke up. Now she's your ex, and you begin to like retain, guys. Like the state you were in before you retained, you were not like the same kind of guy, right? So, for whatever reason that you guys broke up, it doesn't really matter. What matters is like your energy, right, guys? So, when you start to retain, your energy starts to increase. And that's kind of like a superficial thing, guys, but you'll notice like this happens every single time. You'll get on a retention streak and you'll go like a couple months. Maybe you like the furthest I've gone, like I've said, guys, is only 78 days. I broke my previous streak. I'm trying to go longer than that. I'm trying to go on like year streaks and be able to just make it a lifestyle. I don't want to like even call it a retention anymore, guys. Like I'm at that point where I really just want to like just call it what it is like not even really even talk about it, like not even make videos about it, guys. Like just be honest with you on what happens, and eventually I probably won't even be making too many more videos about it. You know what I mean? I'll just bring it up here and there. But here's the thing, guys, like your energy is everything. Like I was talking about in my last video, when you start to retain, guys, you have more energy to spend. Women are more attracted to you if you have more energy to spend. The women that you were with in the past, they were attracted to you because of your high energy. And when you start to release with them, especially if you release a lot, like when you're younger, guys, like you got to understand when you're in your 20s, and, you know, from like 18 to like to 30, I'd say, when you're like around that age, and it depends on the genetics too, depends on how much like you can release. Like if you're with your partner, with a girl, and you release a lot, like, and say if you're releasing with her and then you're releasing to like the content, guys, you're draining your life force quick. Like your life force is being drained fast, guys. So she's going to end up not being like interested in you as much, guys. Once you start to retain, you kind of go through a rough patch, guys. Like now she might want you back just because like she wants that same energy that you had before, especially if like the energy was high when you first got together, guys. But if you really think about it, when you start to retain and you go on those longer streaks, out of nowhere, like you'll get like a phone call from your ex, or you'll get a call from or a text message or something from women that you haven't talked to in years, guys. Like you haven't talked to her. Like the first or second time I went on my streak, guys, I got like a phone call, and my ex, she was like texting me before she got married. She was like, oh, I don't want to really be married to this person, and I want to like talk to you, but I don't want to necessarily get with you yet, or whatever that, you know, I don't remember exactly. This has been years, guys. So when you think about it realistically, like that's happened to me every single time I've been on a longer streak, is that like your exes will call you out of nowhere. And it's like, it's not like a call like, oh, I just want to like link up and like, you know, like a booty call, guys. Like it's it's like a connection, guys. Like, especially if you had like a good connection with them when you were in a relationship with them and you weren't like bad to them. Like, they kind of see that you've changed, because you have, guys. Like, when you start to retain, you're changing on a different kind of level than most men will ever change. Like, you're changing on like a cellular level. You're changing on a like a mental level too, guys, and a physical level on top of that. So when you start to retain, you're accumulating more energy, and that energy becomes very potent. A lot of the times when you like get on longer streaks, you start to feel like you should be in a relationship or be married or even have kids, guys. Like, there's a lot of times you get on these journeys and there's like a signal that broadcasts from your body that lets other women know that you're like wanting to like be with them in that kind of way, guys. Like, it could be in 2 weeks, it could be in a couple months that you've been retaining for, guys. But I've always noticed there's always that kind of feeling. You go a certain amount of days, guys, and there's like a feeling that you get, like a feeling of like, wonder what it would be like to be with somebody, right? Be with somebody, and it's like you're looking for somebody at that point. Maybe you're not really looking for anybody, but you're just doing your own thing, guys. Like, a lot of times when you're just doing your own thing and you're retaining, all that energy is being built up to a whole nother degree compared to like a normal guy who's not retaining and who's releasing with his girlfriend or his wife or whatnot. What happens is like your ex will call you up and she'll want to like get back together a lot of the times, guys. She'll want to like meet up with you or talk to you or get back with you. But the thing is, like, a lot of times if you guys were in a relationship and you broke up and you wanted to go see her, like, you can go and see her sometimes, but not all the time, guys. Like, usually the ship has already sailed, guys. Like, and you can see through the veil now, so getting back with her doesn't work. It will never work, because you're on like a whole nother path, guys. Like, you are on like an enlightenment path. I don't really like to call it enlightenment. I sometimes bring that word up, like, but when this happens, guys, she's gonna be like really attracted to you, but when she meets you, she's gonna be like, whoa, you're different. Like, you're a lot different than who you were. And she's gonna like either want to be with you even more, or like that road, she's gonna want to be with you more, but like she's still doing the debaucherous acts, so your energies don't match up necessarily. Sometimes you might end up like hooking up or something like that because of like old experiences that you guys have, but usually the case is that doesn't always happen, and it doesn't happen like how you would think it would happen, because like now you're like in a different kind of like mindset. And when that happens, guys, like, you start to realize the longer you go on this journey, your exes don't really hit you up. In the beginning they do, but then later in life, it's like you have to go further, like in the days. And then for some reason, like, it'll be like weird, guys. Like, say if I went like a couple years, right? If I just retained for a couple years and just worked on myself and like built myself up, guys, and accomplished like all these different goals and became like successful, like in terms of like people's eyes, right? Like, a lot of people think like, oh, success is just materialistic stuff. Like, yeah, for sure. But say if that was the case, right? You've like built this foundation, and then you've been retaining, you haven't been with nobody, moving in a different light, a different way. What's going to happen is she's going to like call you out of the blue, guys. Like, you might have still had the number, or maybe you have a different number. She's going to hit you up on a media or something, like on social media, and she's going to get to you because of your energy. Your energy is a lot higher and a lot stronger, and she can feel what you're doing because you're like connected in a way. There's soul ties, guys. And what happens is over time, if you don't like break free from those soul ties, guys, it makes it easier for them to reconnect with you, and they kind of know what you're doing. Like, women are very intuitive, guys. They can feel your energy. You can feel some people's energy, especially in the beginning, from miles away, miles and miles away. You could be like 500 miles away from this person, but somehow you just know, like, you could just feel their energy. It's strange, guys. So that's all I wanted to say, is that like, you are going to get hit up by your exes. You are going to get hit up by different women too, guys. And that's just a part of the journey, and, you know, embrace it. Don't fall back into what it is. If that happens, hey, so what? You know, that's just a part of the journey in itself. And just remember that the longer you go and the more you forget about calling it retention, guys, and just making it a lifestyle, that's when you have transcended. And when you transcend, guys, you're gonna be somebody else. You're gonna be given what you were meant to be given by God, right? Peace out, guys. Have a blessed one.